Why can't I see my own video download? Alright guys, so now I'll be able to see stream chat and my multi-chat, and now I'm live on YouTube as well. Mm, why is there a video error with me now? Guys, see if you can see my stream. Because I'm having trouble. Hmm. So that's why, it's because of the YouTube stream. Even though my fucking Twitch is primary. Welcome, welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome. Alright, let's do this, chat. There is a 1 second delay, by the way, guys. Alright. The sea must have collected his bounty. Very angry, baby. I suck at Roblox parkour, apparently. Okay, there we go. Oh, I can't be seen by these guys. Cannot be seen by these guys. And it's... Oh, rare chest. Before he dies, he may be able to explain. Okay. Oh. Hey. I love over 200 ping. I love over 200 ping. I love death, don't you? Okay. Whatever you want in here. You better make it quick before the whole bronze race. Okay. So we knock him out. W, we knock him out. And we'll level up. Alright, so we go in the log books. Oh, order of these. Yes, my parkour skills are amazing. Fuck! Ah! Oh, shit. Actually, this can wait. This whole thing can wait. Hold up. I have priority. I have a priority. Window capture 2. Envy versus Cloud9. Oh my god. Alright, guys. So, my camera. Sheesh. W koala noob. W koala noob. Oh shit, I forgot.
New Year's resolution is to stay in the gym consistently. I gymmed last year a good bit, but
W
I
second.
would get lazy about it, especially when traveling. Like, we would go to internationals and there would be a nice hotel gym for me to use and I wouldn't use it.
Ah, but that's such a boring one, bro. I gotta do something fun. Everyone says that and they just don't do it.
Just to have a good year, like winning, having fun playing the game. The last like
W inspire, really inspiring. W. W inspire.
Too much. I'm surprised I don't have gray hair. So
This year's resolution for me is to make it out of a group stage at an international.
For New Year's resolution, I would like to stop
So
getting
extremely
mad
inspiring.
and stop slamming my desk. I already failed my New Year's resolution, to be honest.
New things that I'm trying to do, maybe play the game a little less. People that know me know that I play the game an unhealthy amount, so maybe play a little less, you know, focus more on my lifestyle and things that I do outside the game. Maybe that could help me on stage as well.
Well, a lot of people trying to get healthy in different ways. I like hearing that one New Year's resolution already broken. I imagine that happened New Year's Day with a desk slam. But yeah, let's see how that goes. We'll reflect back on that later down the line with our players. Focusing in on some of the players we're going to see today brings us to our Pulsar Flick of the Week. And this week, it's going to go to one of our rookies, Tino, with this clip on Bind.
This was one of the sickest plays ever. He's got a classic and a judge in a 1-on-3. First hits the classic shots and then the double dash into the judge. Good Lord, with no time left either. It's so sick making that play happen.
Yeah, it was so close on the clock, and I remember watching this live and we were all just screaming because it
Literally
was
jaw
so
dropped
good. Yeah,
on the floor.
So fun. Like actually just such a fun way to kind of close out this round, and yeah, decision making definitely makes sense with that timer.
Yeah. You know, you can critique some of the things that Waylay has brought to the game, but I think the clips that she creates are very fun to watch. An impressive performance from him. We'll get to check in with Tino a little bit later today as we take a look at the bracket and how things have all turned out. A couple more teams got sent down to the lower bracket the other day. That means Loud, EG, Crew, and Lev are just a game away from elimination this kickoff. But that sets our sights on a North America focus day this Sunday with 100 Thieves versus Sen, followed by Envy against C9 for a continuation of our middle bracket. And to focus on that first match, it is, of course, our North American Classic. It is the match that has everyone seeing red, that happens so many times every year, but this time it is a very different look. Both these teams have in large parts retooled, brought up new IGLs from Tier 2. And so for this very special edition of this common head-to-head, guys, it is going to be a real new direction, I think, to find what the pecking order between these teams that has always been dominated by Sentinels will be now.
Especially when the stakes are lose and you go to the lower bracket where there's no more mistakes allowed, as a matter of fact. So 100 Thieves need to upset some of the historical record here and finally overturn Sen.
I think this is the year to do it. They already had such a strong start, whereas Sen, they were a little bit more rocky. They did get the win that we saw, I believe, yesterday. But will that be enough to kind of take down a team that's already coming in the year strong?
Yeah, their opponent also got that win, but it was a bit of a close one for 100 Thieves. And I want to get how you're feeling about this matchup for them. I think there was very high hopes early for this team. They do get the win here, but in doing so, drop a map. What are your kind of expectations as to where 100 Thieves is slotting in terms of their level right now?
I think for sure they're climbing up the ranks for me. I think they're definitely leaning towards that top 5. Maybe perhaps one of the teams that can make it to Masters, because this team has been looking so good. Their protocols have been really, really well thought out. This Timothy and Clutch, obviously we have to see that again. But yeah, as a team, really focusing on their alt orb usage, focusing on their playbook, and just overall having a solid attack style.
Yeah, and I feel like with their bind defense specifically, it shows that when they have those crack days, they're taking the full advantage of it. We saw them kind of struggle in those early first maps on bind, but this bind was like a complete new 100 Thieves. They fixed a lot of their problems, they fixed a lot of their setups, and they made it a lot cleaner for them.
But they still did lose that breeze, which looked a little different.
Yeah.
So I think something to prove for 100 Thieves going into today. And for a word from Asuna, a man who's very familiar with this matchup, we'll go check in with Sully. A nice big smile. Can you think of any of your teammates that bring that kind of joy?
Asuna. Wait, who am I? Am I 100 Thieves?
4 times out of 19. Yeah, that's good. Now, of course, we're looking at 2 very different rosters today. You, as a veteran player, though, do you treat this as a fresh matchup, or do you still have like some sort of rivalry or baggage which is heading into this match?
I don't think there's any like baggage, I would say. Yeah, sure, there's a rivalry because you know everyone.
It's now been on
Asuna
both
said
sides
something.
of this coin is Bang, who has of course again kind of flopped on over and gets an opportunity to see this matchup from a new angle. And also Myrna, who played so well in that first couple games in this 100 Thieves jersey.
He was genuinely phenomenal. I think his role as a controller on this team has been super solid. I talked about him being the rock for this team, and he has proven to be that and so much more. Constantly putting himself in those positions to be able to clutch out, as well as on that defense, getting multi-frags whenever they try to enter his site.
And I feel like people have been calling Bang the rock of his team for a long time, going all the way back to when he was on 100 Thieves previously. This is always a guy that was completely locking down sites on his own, very successful even without the supportive utility of his teammates.
Yeah.
He can be put in a position on his own and always come away successful.
Yeah, and also it's just the consistency that he has. No matter what team he's on, no matter what agent he's on, no matter what site he's on, what map, anything, he always performs, and that's why I think he is the rock of that team.
Yeah, but Sentinels, they of course chose to go in a different direction after having him on the squad last year. So now having this first opportunity back with 100 Thieves for his second time to try and get that revenge, you'd imagine this match is going to mean just that little bit more to Bang, especially if he can keep his current performance. But the big question, really, of these rebuilds for both squads was about the new leaders, both of which stepping up from Tier 2 to take the mantle of one of our league's biggest teams. So from each of you guys, I want to start to get impressions of what is the style of both Caillou and Vora from what we've seen thus far. I'll start with you.
Yeah, well, I wanted to look at Vora in particular because I think the way that Vora was calling was very interesting. I think he likes to play very flexible rounds based off of early control of mid primarily. And really in this round, in these few rounds I want to pull up, I want to talk about how he calls against an op. First of all, he loves to work late into the round after taking mid control into the weak side of the map. That's going to be the site with only 2 players on it. And in this series versus Loud, that was always the B site. You saw him go for this. But in this round here, he sees the op. But instead of pivoting away from the op, he chooses to still continue into that B site, knowing there is utility to fight into this, and choosing to use that utility, sort of brute force their way into B. Now, 400 Thieves, it doesn't end up being successful. Verdi dodged away from the flash, but it tells you a little bit about him as a player, that he wants to go into the op. The next round, he calls a full-on B exec, try and dominate that, and the round after, it's a full fake hit into B. Again, the idea is to finish into A, but to try and pull rotations away and move the op, or whether that's on B, you realize that, and they can accelerate into A, or if it was on A, realistically, he was hoping that that fake would have been more successful. Again, it's a lost round for 100 Thieves, which primarily comes down to the micro issues in this later exec, with Bang sort of running in front of the party. But the idea is there. He has very different options in trying to deal with the offer, whether that is moving directly into it or trying to bait people away.
Let's flip over to Sen, though, because they're IGL as well. We've got some time to look at them.
I think a lot of what Kayu's IGLing is surrounding is their default. They love to do that 3-1-1. And now in this A main, they've actually started off strong, getting those 2 picks. But what's interesting is they slow it down. They have those numbers, and they're allowing Narrate as that one to push up towards mid and get a lot of that information. They love to slow it down, whether they have numbers or not, and just get as much information as they can. And by doing that, they go into this regroup towards A and just hit a full execute. They do a really good job of farming orbs as well. So on Pearl here, they do something kind of similar, but instead it is a 4-1, where they're 4-1ing towards that A main, pulling back that Astra Star to deny the operator, grabbing that orb, and then again, falling back into another re-hit. And what's really interesting here is they actually let Kayu go towards that mid to kind of lurk, get that information, and sell a lot of that pressure towards A, because they put so much pressure there initially. And Kayu, off of this information, calls for them to regroup towards B and kind of hit towards that site. And rarely, guys, when it comes to Sentinels, you don't see them just do a full-off execute right off the bat, unless they have a set strategy. And I think that's kind of a really big difference between them and 100 Thieves.
Yeah, so I want to ask you, Myrna, with Kayu specifically on a map like Breeze, for example, where they did kind of lack that info, how do you feel about his IGLing there versus a map like Pearl, where he was getting all that info and making the right calls?
I feel like for Kayu, he likes to play it slow, and if he's not getting that information, he wants to see if the other team will aggress into them and give them something. Because most of the time with a lot of these teams in America, they do tend to get aggressive after a little bit of time. They get a little bit antsy, and so we've seen him kind of abuse that. But majority of the time, if they're not getting info, they just focus on getting those ult orbs and focus on playing that playbook towards the sites.
It'll be very interesting to see how those two get to match up. Of course, we did get to see them play. If you're a fan of Tier 2 challengers here in North America, that was a bit of a more common sight there. But now, a first time in Americas. 2 of the key players, though, for Sentinels, one of whom was their previous IGL, is, of course, John and Redux, Emily, who both had really great performances in their last game.
No, they really did. And I don't want to hear any more slander on John saving or John not having impact kills, because he was frying. He was one of the biggest win conditions for Sen in their last matchup. Like, he was getting consistent 2Ks every single round, it felt like. And the impact, like, they were all impact kills. It's not like he was kind of playing back or playing for a save. He was literally in there with his team getting those trades after Redux.
I genuinely think him switching off of that Sentinel role and back into that controller role, as well as a little bit of the initiator, has helped him be that player that he is today. He puts himself in that positioning because he's so smart all the time. Obviously, previous IGL, he knows how to put himself in those clutch positions.
Yeah, and I think he's still also giving some ideas to help Kayu as well in the mid-rounding. I think Redux is another player that I was surprised when I was listening to how Sentinels were calming in the game. He is super active at calling for assistive utility, which is a great sign to see on a rookie duelist, because that's one of the hurdles I think that a lot of players coming, you know, from a more ranked background have, where they don't have that sort of asking for assistance. But I think Redux being in this Sen system for so long has set him up beautifully for the big stage.
Yeah, can you speak to that a little bit, how far it goes for a player to have that experience with a leader and kind of build up that synergy? Of course, because these guys for Sentinels came up together from their Qbert Academy team.
No, they did, and I think when it comes to comms, it is not natural to everyone. Sometimes it's really hard to get a player to be vocal, especially on a role like Duelist, where you need to be asking for utility. You need to be asking to be set up until you kind of get that chemistry where you can bounce off each other seamlessly.
Yeah, and especially I think being in the position Redux is in, because if you're playing like a Neon or a Whale or someone who are always diving into sites, like a lot of the time those set plays are already pre-planned. Whereas a lot of the time Redux is set, like you watch a Pearl map where he's just solo top mid, he's away from the rest of his team. Yes, be creative in asking for that assistance, and that's where it pays off.
Doing on the fly, you need to know what to ask for. Let's hear a little bit more from John QT. He's standing by with Zoe.
John Cutie, you kept yourself alive in the middle bracket. Now, after that performance, do you feel like that is moving the needle in terms of community perception of Sentinels?
I don't really think so. I think Sentinels is always held in very high standards. This is my third year here, so I'm kind of used to it, and I'm just making sure like the newcomers in the team are aware of it. And for me, what's important is the narrative inside the team, that we know we're good players, a great team. We just need to show it, and we've been working really hard to do it.
Right on. Best of luck in today's match.
Certainly a big thing for any player getting promoted into Tier 1 to get used to that pressure. much less when you're playing for Sentinels, one of the organizations that probably has those highest expectations. But there is an opportunity early on for the rookies from both teams to live up to those expectations, because this match is in the middle bracket and neither team comes in with a dedicated higher seed. We're of course going to play a round of skirmish to decide who gets that high seed. And the teams they elected for the 2 IGLs, Caillou to go on in against Vora. Let's take a look.
Dude, I love 2 IGLs going against each other because it's like, who can Giga Brain? And not just frag out.
You think there's Giga braining
Yes!
one-on-ones?
No, I think this is the
Yeah.
time where they get to shut their brain off for the first time.
We're
They
just
just
killing
focus
them
on
out
the
there.
back.
Started 4-0 here.
Hey, we're so
Ivy's on the
back.
comeback,
no
though.
5-0.
It's getting a
Bringing
little
it back
close.
though, 3-4 now, and ties the game.
First to 5.
Winner take all.
It's just first to 5. Don't worry
Right
about it.
here.
Fake
Bora comes.
comeback.
Fake comeback.
Fake
Classic.
We'll see if that's a sign of things to come. Vora ready just to close out. That means, of course, that 100 Thieves will be the higher seed going into this matchup. Pretty fun way to decide it.
Yeah, I think that's so fun. I think we should have had that.
Yeah,
why didn't we do
1v1
that?
to determine who gets to, present their analysis before the game.
Oh, yo, I'm
I'd
down.
be so down.
Maybe we'll
do it.
It
set
would be
that
me
up.
every time.
Let's take a look at the talent predictions and see where we think this match is going to go. And oh boy. So we showed some pro player pictures from 2016.
Why are there 2 dogs up
Hey,
there?
you guys didn't
Glenn was a
embrace
dog.
the true 2016
What do you
culture
mean I
of
didn't?
Filter. Oh, wait, Mimi and Emily, you guys actually look like you could be sisters.
Bro, we were literal children.
Yeah, I think we're both like, what? Like, I think I was like 16 or something. Is that?
Whoa, no, I was like 11.
Oh.
Okay, Zoomers.
You're 26?
No, I'm not
currently?
26.
Yeah, you were like
Whoa,
probably
my
13,
math was
14.
way off.
Just a 10-year difference.
No, that's
done
too
that
hard.
before?
Impossible to decide. I think I remember, besides the pictures on that graphic, only one person going for
Sen.
Sen.
Who was
right.
it?
So 100 Thieves coming in as a favorite. I think that's to be expected. Why do we think it's such an outside chance for Sen to win this?
I think they looked good, but it felt like Sen only recently came into form.
Sure.
Like in this last match, I felt like they finally found the way that they want to play, setting up Redux for a lot of those 3Ks, but I think it did come down to a lot of heroics, a lot of kind of 3Ks on the site and just playing it down to that. And so for 100 Thieves, I think they're a lot more composed.
Yeah, I mean, they came in with a strong game plan on every single map, and we saw that they were able to kind of fix things that weren't working. Like, I feel confident in their ability to kind of exceed Sen here.
Yeah, well, this is going to be a big one. It's a new start for this classic rivalry in America's 100 Thieves and Sentinels. They played so many times, but now with new IGLs, with a new look, we get to watch a BO3 in the lower bracket, which starts now.
Sentinels versus 100 Thieves. We already know who wins. Don't even have to say it.
I think the audience should expect a 2-0 for Sen, honestly. We've lost those guys every single time. So we're going to be given a nice little upset, hopefully. Going to be looking for some revenge.
And it's Sentinels who comes out on top in the Battle of NA.
They revamped their roster. Tivatino, Vora, Bang, going back to 100 Thieves from Sentinels. You know, we got to put him back where he belongs. Just send him back to losing again.
It's got to be Nair right now. Electric back into the site. That's another.
I've played against Sentinels more than some players have been on that team. I played against that team like 30 times. I think this year will be different.
With 100 Thieves, there isn't really a rivalry. We just whoop their ass every time. So I just expect the same.
Yeah, I know Narrate is adamant that there's not a rivalry here, but we tend to differ. I think a lot of the fans out there do as well. Welcome back to the couch here, folks. One of the most compelling games, if not the most, of this weekend of VCT Americas. It's 100 Thieves, it's Sentinels. They're doing battle for your viewing pleasure.
Yeah, I mean, one of the most iconic matchups of all, just VCT. Yep. And also, dare I say, a double rivalry, because we get the two challengers.
The rate says no rivalry, but you say double, actually.
Yeah, me when I lie and spread misinformation online. There's not only, of course, the classic, the 100 Thieves versus Sen, their VCT players, but both of them picking up Challengers duos that were going at it last year as well. 100 Thieves with the guys from TSM, who are one of the best teams, and then the Cubert Academy guys on Sen, who are also one of the best teams. So that's what I'm saying, Mitch. Double rivalry heading into this.
And honestly, it's sick because these two teams are not being IGL'd by veterans at the moment. Actually, they're being IGL'd by those players. We have, you know, Vora on one side, Caillou on the other. So these two teams are helmed by players that are kind of renewing that rivalry from Challengers.
And
a battle of rookie callers.
Both shooters. Did you see that they were neck and neck in the skirmish to get the, it was the 5-4. So both of them shooters for sure. Now we've got those vetoes coming through. Nothing entirely surprising. These are really common maps, I feel like, just for every team right now. 100 Thieves go to Corrode, where they just absolutely destroyed G2, and on account of Sen having Haven as their perma, they had to feel that that was an inevitable map coming through, one that Sen haven't played yet. So in contrast to G2, they have the ability to try and counter 100 Thieves' unique comp there with the Sage veto, and 100 Thieves don't know what to expect.
That was not a close map. That Corrode map against G2.
No, that was 13-3. Yeah. I mean, as unclose as it could possibly get. But what will be interesting here is that we are going to be getting 100 Thieves starting on the attack side because it was their pick. We basically didn't see their attack side because they were up 11-1 against G2 in the first half on defense. So don't really know what they're going to do. So cool to watch. I'm excited to see what they've cooked up here.
And I mean, I'm enjoying Arsena picking up all these extra roles, you know, coming into this year, right? We've seen some controller from him, obviously, on the Sage of this kind of map.
Yep,
He's been here for every season of VCT Americas. This guy is a veteran right now. Even though it might look babyface, the guy has been around more than once. So now even further expanding his role on this team. Much like Cryo, you've got these two hyper-flex players on this team that also are incredibly dynamic, incredible mechanically skilled players too.
Yeah, Arsena was saying in an interview over on the LATAM broadcast that he felt like this iteration of 100 Thieves is extremely fresh, brand new team, despite the long-standing chemistry of him, Cryo, and Bang as the core. Just the fresh faces from Challengers who are hungry, bringing energy, and then an entirely new coaching staff with two extremely experienced guys over from EU and Doom Bros and NBS. Let's see what 100 Thieves have in store for us on attack. I'm excited to see what they have, what they've been doing in the lab.
Nothing too elegant being cooked off these barriers. It's going to be a straight up walk up here for 100 Thieves. Rowland dealt with pretty quickly. Saturate catches on a Timo. Oh, buddy, this could be ugly. Back away they come. Got to respect John QT on this Tejo. Very, very dangerously guided salvo with the fear of God in him. They've already lost Arsena.
What a little combo is that. I'm excited to see more John Tejo, by the way. Caillou, just that one.
Down to 3 Sentinels. But now encroaching here on the site, and Vora is a little uncomfortable pushing forward. There's a sense that someone is drifting about inside that bubble. So we're going to see a double back.
Of course, they have to be worried about the potential for someone, you know, walking down mid, maybe push all the way out B while this action was happening towards A main. And Sen, you're looking at the mini-map. They're fine with just playing this 3-stack on A. If it's a noise cut re-hit, all right, we got the numbers. If it's them walking over to that free B side, we have the numbers for a retake. So all good. No real reason to split up. Keep that unit together.
There's always the option there to hit back into A-Link. That's actually been pinged, though, by 100 Thieves now, and is over towards the B side with Bang, the insert. Hoping to hear something, and he will.
Two fully divided. Maybe Bang can just get one on the cross and then peel away. No, completely biding his time for this flank. Oh, we'll get that free one, and now can play, maybe try to set up a crossfire here with Vora by that mid-link while his IGL is posted up in main.
Cortesi is up in tower, though. That's something the 100 Thieves can only really watch with one player. Off the side for the time being, they are. Bang has a Paranoia to work with. There's also a Haunt for Vora. There's some util to sit on right now. Here comes the Paranoia, catches onto 2, but the snake bite means Bang can't advance any further. Vora, though, can get active here from main. He's been hurt by Cortesia inside. The smoke's able to take him down. Time, though, is short. Cortesia has to challenge, but he can't be getting this defuse. And 100 Thieves managed to take it away after going down in these early exchanges. 2v3.
Bang with a really lovely play there. In the 2 versus 3, that's the moment to go for something aggro. Catch out someone so it can be an honest 2v2 playing with Vora. Play that little cross setup with him in main. already doing some damage to his former team of last year. Bang returning, you know, back home, really.
Yeah.
Spent so much time with 100 Thieves and with Asuna and Cryo. Has to just feel so comfortable to be back with those guys immediately.
Yeah, they were concerned. Cortazir obviously had already halfway diffused the spike. That was coming from Bang. He wasn't watching the line. He simply waited and wrapped around as he pushed up towards the Sentinel spawn. Great little adaptation. So heavy presence for Sentinels over on the A side of the map. Smoke there to try and keep him busy. Vora definitely is going to try and rattle the cage. And he's decided he's done enough.
Yeah, just keep them a bit occupied over there as the rest of 100 Thieves maneuver towards this B side. Vora as well as that solo player. He's the one with just the ghost, so if there was some kind of trap play or they went at him, it really doesn't matter if he goes down ultimately.
Here's that Sage Wall of Core, which is a unique aspect of 100 Thieves' take on this map.
There's Vora in mid, a little bit of action. Wouldn't be mad at getting some kills here, even if it's a 1-for-1, that's just 2 orbs heading into that next round, you know. I'm interested in seeing what 100 Thieves have in store for us as far as where Asuna will be putting these walls, because I think when we've seen Sage on this map in the past, a very common mistake was putting the walls way too shallow in the sites where you were denying your own team map control. I feel like we saw that a lot on A, and it's just one of the reasons that the Sage seemed good in theory, but in practice, it just wasn't really working out for the teams running it.
100 Thieves, so it feels like they've managed to get this comp into a much better spot. I think even Timo was saying that he was kind of skeptical about it. You know, wasn't really sure what the coaches were cooking up, but in practice they found it was getting them some fantastic results. We're not really seeing it yet, of course, too early in the game. Just Sage Wall thrown up to stop that rotate over through mid, but expect to see Asuna demonstrate exactly why this comp is something that 100 Thieves have looked to unveil here in kickoff.
Early Odin on that defensive side for Caillou. And of course, a quick reminder that this map was updated, and the most overpowered Odin spam lines are gone. There's one in A main. All right, Odin up close to break that Prowler. Oh my god! At least the trade comes in swiftly from John on the site. Well, that was lightning fast from Cryo before the saturate even bloomed.
And it's just been no interest here at 100 Thieves in trying to work this mid part of the map. Once again, sticking to the extremities, and Vora's hanging around. John over pushes for that bit of information.
Just an entirely raw peek there. Not even a jiggle, not a jump spot. Looked like just a slow walk out.
And Senna none the wiser. They still don't really have an understanding of what the larger game plan is for 100 Thieves in this round. And why wouldn't you start to swing back in that A direction now? 48 seconds still to play. Sen spread like too little butter over too much bread.
This 100 Thieves team would love to capture a bonus round, extend this early lead, get their economy in such a strong position. Still there's Odin to deal with. I mean, that box definitely provides some spam. This wall is still workable, that high bullet penetration. All of Sen, they've managed to get here, by the way. They've rotated quickly. And there's 18 seconds left, so...
Yeah, he's going to have to go for this at some point. Caillou, of course, a concern with this Odin. Now down to 14. Slow orb deployed to give a little bit of space here on the side. And Asuna has to make this plan happen. There will be enough time. Sentinels look to try and get active. Caillou has not moved from this spot. Now swings on out. He's able to claim Timo. There's going to be some room here for 100 Thieves to maybe wrap on that now. Cortazir dealing with Vora, though. That's a muddling of the mixture. It's going to be on Asuna, who was just sprayed down through that smoke. And it looked like an uncomfortable, barely established post plant there for 100 Thieves.
I think they'll regret giving up a lot of that space on site, maybe feeling like they didn't have any real utility to contest because they didn't. And it seemed like their idea...
We got a game on our hands,
okay,
boys.
Maybe we can fall back, isolate Caillou, who we know is playing elbow, get that kill. Even if we go 1-for-1, we're going to have that man advantage still, and then we can spray, fight over the spike. But because they didn't kill Caillou, all that ended up happening was a total route, lacking all that space then, and no real options to get back in. You know, no paranoia from Bang, for instance.
They have a really slow, like...
Feels like they walked onto that site with most of their util still intact.
2-2-1.
That alcove for themselves. Ping speed this time. First time 100 Thieves look to try and test this, and it's immediately required to be refracted by Timo. Those guided salvos would have punished him. There's still some There's still some wallbang potential on this map.
And all of a sudden, Timatino has nothing to work with on this execute. The guy who has been playing basically only Waylay. Like, at the moment, he has 100 more rounds of Waylay played than the next highest who's playing Waylay in kickoff.
He played like one map of Jet,
Yeah,
I want to say.
Jet once.
And definitely in the comparison to Narrate, has played vastly more.
Yeah, 100 more. 100 more rounds than Narrate.
Yeah, there it is, the next one. Gotcha.
Let's see, Caillou in a bit of trouble. He's trying to get close on that swing, but denied.
It's been an issue so far. Cryo's been able to get pretty deep up towards this mid side, but that's really just Caillou's given that space up.
They're trying to activate some kind of split onto A. Asuna maybe walling to make sure that they can't be flanked. Just dodge that Nightfall if possible.
Wow, this is dangerous.
Coming through.
And they're going to try and push into this, and Caillou just sprays Timatino down. As soon as he's read the wall, actually prevents 100 Thieves from swinging to trade the only player out. Now Odyssey is just locking the site down.
Out fucking played, bro. Just out fucking played.
Try a couple different looks.
100%, just outplayed.
But losing all that Waylay util early in the round, Timo feels like he's really hampered in his inability to impact the round.
And it does end up making this entire late round feel quite monotonous without him having the ability to play with some pace while they're getting in. And then deciding fairly late to go for the res wall, but that's where the Odin was. So not only does the wall get broken immediately, but Asuna can't even swing because he's gonna get bullet tagged through the wall, slowed down, he'd be fried. 100 Thieves still with a strong enough economy though to get another buy off, though it's not lacking, or lacking rather, some of the important weaponry. But that Waylay with a Bucky, that's, I mean, basically acceptable. Rifle. Yeah, might be better than a rifle sometimes.
Still a pretty heavy exchange of utility. Now Timo that wants to get in, make a good use of this dash. Sees kind of all he needs to there, is up in A halls. He ran headlong into Redux.
He does end up spotting on 2 there. And worth mentioning that Redux isn't on the Yoru right now. He's definitely a flexible player. I think that was something that really came into play with Hubert last year. But has, yeah, been primarily in this double duelist role on most of the Sun maps.
Nice, John.
Find the timing here as 300 Thieves players expose themselves on that cross. Tries to ask for more. But this time the Thieves were ready. That leaves them, though, only with Vora towards top mid.
And with this wall in main now up, Vora is feeling extremely isolated. Players on him for both angles, denies that first.
That's the first, the second note could have to be good, and Cortesia rarely misses those. Now Cryo steps up, they're coming one at a time at least for Sentinels. But Cryo,
30
deadly
left.
accuracy makes his way on into the B side. Harder to spam this side down from Redux's position. That wall's been reinforced in that recent patch. And Asuna might have been aware there's a TP there. Haunt shot.
One enemy
Caillou,
remaining.
bang, that is ridiculous from Cryo. Redux drops down now. Spike covered by smoke though, so has to reveal himself not only with a sound cue of the drop, but also the tap. Should be 2 players coming in. He's dealt with Cryo. And Asuna knows he has time. The deck is stacked against Redux here. That smoke's going to clear it about again. Messi!
Oh, fuck.
Asuna holds his own.
Cryo, a real
It was
hero
Asuna.
in that
God
round
damn
with
it.
some stunning
Fuck you,
tap
Peter.
shots. See those on the replay in a moment.
Fuck you,
With
Peter.
all the smokes going down, Asuna really could have been anywhere in that situation. Still could have been in the back of the site, just playing more patiently in the smoke, but a little bit too much for Rick.
Damn,
He
Cryo.
even got the bullet punch there, and he still got that headshot immediately.
I felt like the 100 Thieves were pretty limited on options there. It was just Cryo actually walking up on the site.
Yeah, it felt like that was going to be another failure of a B split. But then Vora just goes 1 for 1 in the link. That was nice, and from there, Cryo just steps up individually.
Not another step. Narrate playing pretty far forward. Have the evolution now from Cryo. Well, not bothered about crowd control effects, but a bullet to the brain still a problem. And yeah, that's the John QT Tejo. Hard to escape that one. Now, Cortesia happy to fall back. He has a massive player advantage.
Ooh.
Focus pin now thrown up on B after the fact. Gives him a way to flood back in.
This teleport up top from Bang is nice, but does he overstep? Yeah, he does. Caillou ready for that. What is the hope here for Asuna and Timatino? I mean, somehow maybe they get 1 kill, 2 kills, and then Timatino sends his ult. It would have to be something like that to get this over the finish line, but Sen need to close this out right now. Should be closing this out. Economy bad if they don't.
Arsenal should be good for one, potentially from a position like this. But Paranoia is going to be avoided. The guided salvo dodge from Arsenal. Red position. Here comes Narrate straight in. John going to make use of the crosshair break to find an easy kill. And back on the wrong side of the smoke is Timotino. No point making use of that ultimate.
Jesus Christ.
Sentinels even up the game. It's an awkward economic situation for 100 Thieves now. They've burned through most of their reserves.
Excuse me.
Yeah, fair attempt there from 100 Thieves, but it's really just Sentinels getting that big play in A main early to absolutely obliterate these two guys faking. I mean, Evolution, not a bad ult, but it doesn't matter when you just get shot in the head. Yeah. It's good at nullifying everything but getting shot.
Good job, boys.
And John with his first significant piece of Taeho, util there, ultimate in the game. I mentioned it super brief earlier when we saw John initially pick that Taeho when the game started, but his play on Pearl last match against EG, I thought was absolute flawless, top tier Taeho.
Because it was flawless. Alright, I'm gonna go get food. BRB.
Calculated,
go make some
intelligent. I mean,
hot wings.
He was always
Be right back.
Players forced out of the positions that they were in. His ults were perfectly timed on top of that. Even when we were watching him use the stun, it was always at the right time. I mean, that was genuinely a masterclass that he put on Abyss, rather, not Pearl, I think I said, but incredible play. So to just continue leaning into that, I think is the way for this Sentinels team.
Just to touch back on this composition for 100 Thieves, we did not get to see much of it on the attack side. It is obviously a comp that features double Sentinel, so sometimes fighting for that, control of the map can be more challenging. Sometimes you are just walking up. It was that defense side where it managed to find them the most success. So 100 Thieves definitely want to try and amass as much of a total as they can here. But a few of these rounds, the ones that they've won, Wyatt, I mean, the only gun round that they really won was when they just bailed themselves out with sick individual moments. Outside of that, it was just a pistol and anti-eco.
The timeout called, so on the next buy round, 100 Thieves have some kind of set strat to use with the ultimates they're going to have available. Let's see if here on this eco with Sheriff at the very least, they can get something started. I'll tell you, they've loved working mid so far. Really trying to put emphasis on these B splits early.
Bring them down.
Mixed results. Lost, frankly. Outside of
Oh, there's multiple mid. The entire team is mid.
The Odin is just a nightmare for them.
Kaido obviously is showing some traces here, so he exposes himself to a pretty reasonable amount of damage here. Outside of that, though, 100 Thieves haven't really advanced their game plan a whole lot outside of tentatively working their way into A-Link, but Sen have been able to get a ton of info A-Main. Look at how they pushed out here.
John is ready to just take a quick jiggle shot, probably
oh,
so
well, there goes the IGL.
Now able to repost up. Oh, Dink comes through. He's in some serious danger, but look at the crossfire that's about to be set up.
The smoke's in the way.
Yeah, they're probably still going to flank through.
Yeah, that smoke's going to leave. They're still going to be milling around in the open. Narrate sees all that he needs to, refracts back. There's got to be another player to step into his shoes, and all the 100 Thieves are committed to the side. Sagewall is not really going to cut it. Cleared a little bit too easily, but Timo punishes. Redux got out of the open trying to clear it.
Cryo as well, just tap someone down in spawn. Oh my god, the conversion path is perfect. They're running them over with straight skill.
This Thrifty round has gone a bizarre direction. 100 Thieves look like they were in trouble. They lose a player to John early. They just throw themselves at this A site and play off the Sage Wall? On Cortez now. Arsenal has himself a Phantom.
Oh my god.
And Bang completes the Shiko for 100 Thieves. Nice little Thrifty here in round 7.
Beautiful stuff. Whatever they were cooking up in the timeout for the next buy round, not even going to be super, well, it doesn't feel as relevant winning that, but I'm sure they're probably just going to run that strat anyway, unless the convergent pass was really important for it. Amazing timing on that. Timotino gets that free one. Cryo gets the second free one. I mean, just sick taps, but
the convergent pass there, nice little touch, I think, to
100%
secure
that. Timo absolutely locks it up. Timo, a pretty top-tier aimer in challengers last year. Doesn't feel like a shock that one of the teams in VCT has taken a chance on this guy. He's got so much potential left to be unlocked as well. Now that he's playing in a higher tier team, I think they can really expand his skill set. You know, those raw mechanics were never in doubt when he was playing with TSM.
Toxin screen down.
But now the opportunity to become a more well-rounded player here with such experienced guys around him.
Much more mid-emphasis this round from Sentinels after 100 Thieves were able to get in through Link and onto A essentially for free after getting past John. That smoke in Yard, I think, was crucial allowed them to cross there.
Redux has played this angle on the box before. It's when he just instant killed Cryo in that evolution. Round 4, round 5, something like that. Smoke going to go down. We'll see if this stalls out 100 Thieves or if they just try to set up a burst straight out of it.
Should be able to jet triple swing this. Okay, no exchange though, but Redux is just going to TP back to space, given now there is still the backstab potential for Narrate here, but he's been slowed up. We're going to back away now. Convergent paths could be pretty timely here, but look at how 100 Thieves are spread on Yard. Only a couple of them are really at risk of getting caught in that.
Left.
Here's the TP for Redux now, getting into a retake position.
This conversion pass would be massive. That catches 3 players sending. They need to accelerate.
The stage wall's in the way though. Narrate can't get through. He can't capitalize off that ultimate at all. Bang just TPing around. Here comes Sendo working the way in from Archers. And Cryo's the first to go down. 100 Thieves have got the weapons to make this fight work, but Bang can just tap sideways here. Bring 2 down. John's found 2 himself though. This is as even as it gets, and Timo though is in a dirty spot. Finds only the 1. John connects him with 4 kills, and yep, he's getting up and about. This is a new look for John. Said in an interview that he feels like sometimes he's the one that has to get loud, has to do the Zelsis role from last year.
This guy has just been a super demon so far in kickoff. Completely unlocked. The Sentinels off-season theory was, John, you don't need to IGL anymore. We're bringing in Caillou to manage that. Just focus on yourself. Focus on your aim, your own play. And it straight up has been working. I think sometimes in the past you forget how much of a shooter that this guy can be when he was dialed in on having to take the reins as the IGL. Focus on that aspect of the game primarily. He has been absolutely a man-possessed.
He's in his best form individually, I think, we've ever seen from him. Okay, in goes Timo, able to safely get onto the side, but has a fight with the player at elbow, forces him out. Cortezia, though, doesn't fare too well there. He's dropped to 10.
Feels like 100 Thieves maybe wanting to change the pace there for the first time. They're actually just walking straight back in as Cryo's on this A-side lurk.
Yeah, double Senticop.
Pure contact.
You do have to run this pure contact, man. Look at their composition.
Cryo looks like he's just going to catch a free kill on Redux on this rotate.
Not looking, that's for sure. And he is all about that A side. Now that throws things into question. It gets Narrate looking back onto that A side, peeled off the B, even though the spike's down.
Cryo can just delay so heavily, be such a nuisance here. Oh, no. That had to be won this round. Basically sealed up at that. You can see Sen, they're already trying to get back out of that back B side.
Sen lose all map control with that exchange.
A devastating lurk from Cryo. Yeah, it's not just only does he get 2 kills, but as I was saying, these Sen players who are considering retaking, they just can't because Cryo's going to be flanking at some point. He's too much of a nuisance.
Narrate has been active, right? We saw him push right up into A Link that previous round. He has been looking for openings, but nothing has really come into his hands. Still looking for that first kill of the game. That one, you feel like he has the drop on Cryo. It's just the reaction from his opponent that's a little too crisp. I'm certain that is really going to be tilting you, especially when you know the rest of your team are putting in some real heavy lifting to compensate.
But this first one, the timing through elbow is nice, and then just flick shot. That's at 8 HP. Oh, that's tough.
Narrate just not a duelist, guys.
Damn, that's tough.
Well,
that is tough.
If that is true, that doesn't bode well for Sentinels, especially on this map when he's the only one on a duelist. But yeah, it's not been his game so far. Streakiness we've observed in the past from Narrate, it's definitely on display.
Arsenal ready to just boost Timotino over this smoke. Well, it doesn't have to do it, taking engagement in mid. This is something we're going to see on defense too. They will use the practical walls at times, but mix in a weird throw the sage wall up to get some kind of crazy angle. And that is definitely something Sen need to be prepared for.
Doing a thing.
And should be, if they have the opportunity to lost the game against G2.
Timo expecting some presence. This is kind of where the defense side waylay has been posted up every other round or so. Doesn't actually get anything. Really passive this round. Look at the angle John's covering mid-window. He's just there for the cross. He's not peeking out. Very quiet positioning on A as well. Reserved from Sen.
That drone down mid getting some valuable info. Sen have to know that they stacked up at one extremity to hit, and yeah, it's Timatino. That's a great stun, but Redux on the cross.
Well, kind of, but
what is that?
They're on the other side of this Viper wall for the most part. 100 Thieves not able to help Timatino out.
A random hindered tap kill from Cortezia through the wall is nasty. Swing up top, he's looking sharp.
Composition that only really has a paranoia, so you're just going to walk up and make your own luck sometimes. Vora in the 1v2. Seized in place for now. And he'll wait for Narrate to drop down. First kill for the Sentinels duelist. As 100 Thieves try and play fast and fall flat.
To seal up that round, Cortezia off his feet. Super high energy outside of the server, just keeping everybody hyped up. That's definitely part of his job. Redux, solid on this anchor. This is ridiculous. He just tapped through, and also it was onto Asuna, the guy with the res.
Nice! Come on! You guys are not coming B, guys!
Purposeful, by the way, that they have Cortezia sitting next to Narrate, because in the past, Narrate has been an emotional player, so you want your hype guy right there to keep him in the zone.
That was beautiful by Redux. Great timing out of Halls to basically save Cortezia's life there. And now, to the 11th. Odin, of course, still lurking. It's been a shadow over this game for Caillou.
Small note, but this game so far, I feel like barely any ecos. Economy's been really stable for both guys. We're seeing, or both teams rather. We're seeing a lot of gun rounds.
Because 100 Thieves win that sort of sheriff like eco a few rounds back.
And now it is time to run it back on B. Cortezia said they're locking this down when we heard the call, so let's see if they can do it again.
There's the C's. Just to really deny a player playing in the site. Timo's able to get into the site itself yet again, and Cryo's pushed up.
Does he want to take it further with his evolution popped? Maybe with Timatino intel, the two of them.
Okay, the Omen TP'd up to tower, so 100 Thieves have all of this B-side control. It's going to be half a set to clear it, but starts with one. Cortezia is able to bring Cryo down. This Armageddon Vora is going to be seized inside of it. Nowhere to go. Cryo now going to be raised back up, and Arsenal has to defend this position. Cryo just sent packing yet again, straight back to the pearly gates as Timo on the side is fighting for his life. Narrate's been picked up, still held to just one kill for this half so far. And here comes Caillou. It's on Arsenal now 1v2, pinged out by the stealth drone. Got a good line on this site, in fairness. That has to play his life.
Time getting so low, though. Someone from Zen has to stick this. It's not even at half.
I think it might have been a miscommunication here, Wiley. A bit of crossed wires, perhaps. John now on that defuse. Another 3 kills for him in the round. Nice little recovery.
He is at 15 and 6 at the moment. Again, ultimate use. Beautiful combo with that C's coming through. And, I mean, even if it didn't, that Armageddon was in the perfect spot with 100 Thieves being pushed up, trying to fight for this space after the dark cover goes down. Looked like Austin and Timatino might have actually sealed it up in the 2v3. Narrate kind of got baited into swing upper to catch Austin on the retreat, but Timatino ready on that angle, and John is just a little bit too good right now, man.
They walked into that Armageddon. 100 Thieves wanted to play forward off the site, in halls, in tower, but Vora gets seized up inside the Tejo ultimate. And his teammate dies earlier on, over pushing into Cortezia solo.
See if 100 Thieves try to go back to working mid here, early in the half. A lot of emphasis on B splits. Then late now, they've been trying to go into, let's just get a full execute off with Arwele going in, play off of Timo. Hasn't worked on that B side. Back to A they go on the split. Redux loves playing this angle, but caught by Bang.
Yeah. No attack side smoke to yard. They don't want to split that angle off, actually. Now they decide their own again. It's John. It's always him. Steps out. He's got elbow control. He will be a threat here to 100 Thieves if they linger. And there it is. John for 3 yet again. Timo caught inside that salvo. And Asuna quickly has to bandage himself back up.
Repositions as well close. I love this maneuvering from John.
Tucked in the side. Knows there's a couple of angles to deal with, and he ends up training on the wrong one. But still, he's put Caillou and Cortezia in a position to salvage in this spike. Far from planted. Still in the back pocket of Asuna, who realizes he's overstayed his welcome.
It might just be time to get the hell out of here. Wasn't successful on the 1v2 in the last round. Can he clutch up for 100 Thieves to tie up the game? Last round of this first half. Already one player from Sen on the move. Cortezia back to that B site. Getting up top. Might just be the right position.
Yes,
Awesome.
perfect. What? What was that, Arsenal? In time, he's going to get the spike down. And now it's up to Caillou. A little awkward. Has to walk up in here with the big iron. The Odin in hand. And Arsenal's got a very good idea of where he's going to be coming from. To even the half 100 Thieves can't quite get over the line. Caillou gets in there, but even Arsenal can't believe he got so far.
What was that shot? Oh my God. Little shell-shocked off that one.
There wasn't even a rope involved. There was no zip line there.
Just a crazy reaction time. Now look at this, 2 rounds in a row where there's been a combo sync there. Yeah, it was also the Nightfall just bringing the HP down, and then the salvos. John, again though, let's be real, wins the round with that 3K. This guy is out of control, man.
Close first half, but we're yet to see this 100 Thieves composition go on defense. That, of course, waits around the corner, so don't go too far. This first map has already been spicy.
Can I help you, sir?
Here's the bill from the dealership where I got my car, and I'd like you to beat it with a better deal on one of these fine cars.
Not how it works.
Guess you're not as cool as Verizon.
Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill for a better deal today.
Thieves trail by 2 rounds, and a lot of that came down to chaotic mid-round situations where Sentinels got the better of them. And from listening in to 100 Thieves, I think a lot of the issue came by rushing into plans that were sort of half concocted. They'd have ideas and they activated on them too quickly. That was an area they were trying to work on to slow things down in the mid-round, come up with a clear plan, reset, and then activate. And the few rounds they were able to do that after the timeout, they found success, but it wasn't always there for 100 Thieves. I think that's going to be a big focus point for them moving into this defense half if they want to come back. We're going to jump into that second half. Uber, take it away.
Yeah, thank you very much, Andrew. I mean, it's kind of makes sense, really, considering that we didn't see a lot of this under match conditions. 100 Thieves comp get to play those attack side rounds. The fact that they're able to call those cancels and sort of make something happen in the second half of those winning rounds is a good sign.
Fast here from Sentinels in, but Narrate not going to go down to the Ghost when he has that light armor. Gets straight out.
Okay, John.
Ooh, that combo.
They hit him with everything. Kitchen sink included, and here comes 100 Thieves. Reduxo's been able to recover. It's down to Cryo and Bank here. The latter who's still ensconced on his A side, and Cryo's looking for a way in, but is aware that crosshairs are trained in his direction.
This is dangerous. I mean, that might even get spammed now. Yeah, just bear in mind, Narrate is still
one shot.
So weak.
Easy enough. Oh, 20 health in a dream. Narrate gets off on the right foot in this second half.
Spike
and Cryo's got to go in. Plant secured. Had to give away his position.
Just try and wrap around elbow.
Narrate, yep, jump peeking here, playing his life perfectly. He knows he can go down. Any damage he gets done here is just fine. Double swing. Surely about to come Cryo's way, but he's dealt with half of that equation already. Still at 74, and there's Narrate yet again. 2 kills at 20 health. Job done.
Narrate.
That's got to feel good for him to get this second half started on the right foot, hitting some shots in a situation where he's feeling like, I'm probably going to die. I have no HP. But everything connecting.
God, well, nice recovery from Redux. There's definitely some confusion for 100 Thieves. I think I'm following up on this defensive utility.
Yeah, they had a nice combo there with that slow into the paranoia. Thought they were going to win that out, frankly. Good stuff from Sen.
Important to win that pistol against the double Senti comp when they're on attack.
Yeah, again, just to set the stage here, if you weren't able to catch the 100 Thieves G2 game earlier in kickoff, 100 Thieves went up 11-1 on this half. It was playing defense where they just were an absolute brick wall.
Big 100 Thieves presence top mid. Look at how they've really contracted in towards the middle of the map. Limited play off these Prowlers here. Cryo steps up. Oh, these are classics.
Oh, and it's Sean again. I mean, it's just Sean again.
Bro with the hand on the helm steers the ship through murky waters. They're not out of the woods yet. That spike is still on the wrong side of the smoke.
One enemy remaining.
100 Thieves have recovered a rifle at least now for Vora.
Why
he's
not?
too good.
Why not?
You can't do him like that. A dirty ace from John QT. Salvages a round that could have been absolutely diabolical.
At 23 for 8, God knows how many util kills. Awareness is so high with the missiles every time. His util is always where it needs to be. That's ridiculous. Everyone, I think, was super weak at that point. But, I mean, kind of a better to be lucky than good, maybe with the spray, but he's also really good right now. So he's just got it all going. Actual flow state.
Yo, hold up. No.
What kind of form is this?
Awareness is so high with the missiles every time. His util is always where it needs to be. That's ridiculous. Everyone, I think, was super weak at that point. But, I mean, kind of a better to be lucky than good, maybe with the spray, but he's also really good right now. So he's just got it all
This is ultimate
going.
flow state. TPing up mid and taking that timing. Problem is that mid player, aka Timotino, doesn't feel the need to rotate to B regardless of the noise they hear because they have 2 sentinels. They have Sage and Vito at B. Why would I rotate to B?
Several guns.
They got that. If they can't hold B like that, then there's no point.
Clean round for 100 Thieves. We'll put that economy in the spot they need it.
Yo, what the fuck?
Maybe get a future op online. Feels like Cryo did mostly rifling on defense playing this Vito. You know, the op definitely synonymous with him as a player.
I do like the call for any other comp. It's just against 100 Thieves comp, with both of them playing B, it just was never going to work.
Against a wall of 100 Thieves players now, Arsena is the one on the line.
Shit on. Actually, just shit
That's how
on.
this game's going to go, I guess. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, listen, you're never safe when Cortesia can kill you with 1 shot to the head.
Yeah, right. So close.
Correction, regardless.
Good hold by 100 Thieves, though. Very good hold.
Came back up to a still paltry amount of health. There's no chance for a plant here, and getting out with this weapon is all but impossible.
So the big issue with the Sage Vito, they gotta start hitting late B. So A main pressure early, one guy hold B, go back B pressure, and then late B split. Or B main hit after the wall goes up.
Yeah, so that is about as stable as they could ask for.
B will be weak in the later parts of the round. Always.
I think at the start of the round, he's refracting really early. Something sort of goes haywire in mid, I think, that forces the Sentinel Duelist out.
Now keep your eyes on John. There's already an Armageddon.
Special delivery. Cryo has to cross-cut away.
Free main control. John QD has ults.
Forced straight out of there. This B site was
They gotta use this ult to win this round.
crack.
Or I am afraid it's over for Sen, I'm sorry.
Feels like Cryo plays there primarily. Austin's usually close.
Okay.
Damn. Sen Bang is back. Just kidding.
Best his controller opposite.
Just kidding, guys. The fuck.
Less damage than I expected him to, so that was raw sauce in A main. And it's a real weak side for 100 Thieves on this round.
Jokes, just jokes.
Yeah, make use of this mid tier.
Yeah, Sen are ready to ignore that B side where they know the Vito is set up.
Oh, he sacrificed himself for the greater good shot. That's why he's not getting the kills.
He needs to stay put if he wants to have any chance of evening the odds. So Sentinel's in a 4v3 now. Been able to hit this A side. Timo has to step up.
Oh, what a fucking stun that was.
Gizzards and all the
Sage slow and stun.
Sentinels
Too annoying to deal with.
Hard, unraveled by one slow orb. Timo running him down.
Chad, do you guys remember on Pistol Round where they were in a similar setup, Sen, and they scaled a similar way, but then they stopped? They should have done that again. Just pause.
Perfect time. It was a good util combo to get into the side, go 1-for-1. Look at the way that Timotino peeks that as well. It's this little micro decision here. He's not going far.
Beautiful, Timotino. Beautiful.
He's just jiggling that slowly, perfectly.
Definition of slicing the pie.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. So center now on the eco round, save for John, who's got a Guardian.
Why am I getting a minute-long ads? Should be way longer than that.
Okay, slow orb here's
Let me
gonna,
fix that.
Deny any deep moves for Sentinels up mid. Also, this Prowler will confirm that. Behind this, 100 Thieves are getting forward.
A minute?
At least for now.
What's a minute
Timo
gonna do
opts
for
to
me?
Stay here. Now, that's the spot John loves to hit with the salvo. Timo will have a light speed to reposition in a pinch. Okay, damage on Narrate. Looks like he'll have to be satisfied with that. And he gets away.
Doesn't want to overstay his welcome. Austin was a little bit too far to be able to support top mid.
John Cutie with the Guardian. I mean, who else do you really give it to?
Run to safety. Narrate feels like he's out of the round at this point anyway with that damage done.
Real Savo, thank you to, or Savo, thank you to the Prime.
He's still trying to generate
thank you.
something, even for himself. Just get some wind in his sails. Maybe this isn't quite the round for it, but it's definitely going to get in your head that you're now basically a spectator.
My ultimate is ready.
And
Spike down mid.
Finds the timing for the repick. That's Caillou out of there. That's any fade util out of there. Looking at the 100 Thieves economy, if this is a clean round,
this is slow.
Center going to be facing down that full body.
They have an advantage. Do they use their ults this round? Like, does John Cutie burn the ult off this 5v4? They're going into a veto, and they're going into a Sage.
Narrate very low. Yeah, there's a TP forward.
Oh my god, Paranoia. It missed though. It missed. Oh, poor guy.
Redux. Arsena steps up. Got Salvo a little off the mark. As Timo gets the saturate in there.
Well played.
Actual air
Nice little sandwich there.
I mean, what can they
Zero,
do?
thank you for the tier 1.
The slow, then the convergent paths, and the saturate on them. I mean,
him with the vacuum bag, sous vide.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, that's literally Boostia. There's just no way.
They are so cooked.
And again, I mean, the round
what's more likely that he just looks like that now and changed his name, or that there's a complete, like a random human in this world that also plays Valorant that looks exactly like him? What's more likely, chat?
That's off the table. Then it's a labored, slow push up mid, and finally a half-hearted hit on towards that B side, but that was a save round.
Yeah, and he's an IGL. Like, come on, you're not fooling anybody. This is obvious.
They are living the reality of this nasty.
This guy's on some sliggy shit.
Cooked up.
Yeah, and
obvious twin. Either obvious twin or it's the
like
same guy.
Big commitment for Timotino to get the convergent paths.
Watching the prestige here.
That was anti-eco.
Leon, thank you for the Prime.
Grouped up in Link anyway. Surely they're just gonna get cooked getting onto the site. But that gives 100 Thieves a super clean round. And look at their money right now. 4K is basically the minimum with Timo and Asuna at 6.5 and 6 respectively. So they can afford to lose a round out of this timeout that could expend all of the ults.
This guy said narrate been ripping ass recently.
Gonna fight for an orb, get a convergent
Take it easy, bro. If you are a fan of the team, stop shitting on the players of said team.
You know, if Sen get
He's gonna tell me I don't give a fuck. I'm not a fan of this team.
It's not the worst result if they get all of the ultimates.
Meanwhile, he wakes up to a picture of the fucking Masters winning Sen every single day on his ceiling.
They're still in a great position there on their far more dominant half playing defense.
But the game plan of John winning them single-handedly 4 to 5 rounds, that's not sustainable. Not for the rest of this map, not in general. So eyes on Narrate here, who will need to be that entry. There is a chokehold in the main.
Hey, Pop.
Narrate gonna try and step ahead of it.
Oh my
now.
god.
Gets
Oh my god.
it. He's found himself
Cryocells has to hold it.
now. Cryo looks for a bit of spray.
Of course. Zero things. Oh no. We're just a 1v1 in Cryo.
Pala gonna force him back to a degree, but he'll always look for another peek. He's just gonna be concerned about Narrate.
Oh my god, this is so annoying.
Has kind of made that much simpler now.
It's so annoying.
Denied, really just one
also a really good read to put Cryo A that round.
To get in here.
Asuna's rotates are really, really good, and his util is really good too.
And I like this from 100 Thieves trying to fight over elbow a bit too.
Wait,
I like that.
Sen?
Armageddon, this is a little bit uncomfortable. Cryo, of course, can take it through evolution.
Is Burrow ripping ass again?
He's in that ultimate state. Pretty handy in spots like this, and Kayu's going to be brought down. No spike plant yet.
Oh my god, they don't know Narrate's here. Asuna's still jumping. Oh no.
Timo finally to the rescue.
Oh no.
John is out of the picture, and Cortezia in elbow has his position given away. Spike more than arm's length away, and multiple killers standing in between him and that objective.
Killers.
Weakened as well by Timotino.
Alright, 100 Thieves in full control now, man. They have ults coming up as well.
Steady on elbow.
Don't know anymore. 9-9 defense side, 2 Sentinels. And the Senties are playing well too.
Yeah, as well. I mean, Cryo's just chilling. He just gets to play an aim trainer on the site.
This kill right here just wins them the round.
I mean, I'm a creative wall kind of player, guys. I'm sorry.
I mean, hey, it worked out though. Sen could not get any space fighting towards site. 100 Thieves could kind of focus their attention on elbow. It all worked out.
I don't hate it. Yeah, he doesn't want the wall to get
All
cleared
5B.
straight away, so
All 5B.
I've only got to watch out one angle there. But anyway, I digress. Here's Timo in B main. Prowler ignored. And he gets out. Convergent pass.
He's dead, he's dead. Oh, never mind. Oh my god, he can barely move.
Light speed away.
He's still somehow stuck into this cubby. Wait, now what? Actually, now what?
He's all good, and this... Hello? Exec is just fully denied. No way, he pushes out of that with no escape.
Wait, Cryo's pushed through A. Are they aware? Are they aware?
Slowly walking out of A. Catch
Oh, shit.
He is sharp there, yeah. And now to Sen try to accelerate towards A.
You VOD review that? You know you VOD review that and you're like, why aren't you just containing there, man? Why do you have to go all the way to T-spawn? Just contain.
Quite happily.
Now, that was one ult removed
But
from
if Cryo did get the kill, no one says a word.
From Arsenal, but they still have the Nightfall in the arsenal. Could maybe even try to cook up something cheeky where they connect that on the defenders, and then Redux goes for the ultimate in, and they can't hear where he's at. If they want to get real creative and silly on this exit.
Face your fear.
Didn't he hear him run? I think he heard the last couple of footsteps, and by that point he was already on the open. So he had to take the fight.
3 players rather in Link.
Timotino, big kill. Wow. Dude, 100 Thieves are doing such a good job of fighting either for one lane or the choke point at B. They're not separating the fights.
Throwing this Phantom away.
It feels like Sen, may have expected less presence over on that
John
B side
Katie.
with a kill on Cryo pushed out of A, then maybe 100 Thieves would have to commit.
John's like, I know that I need to bring my stock to maximum height so I can just leave.
They're pretty sure of themselves there.
It's just a burning house.
Deny them at that choke
Just
in
kidding.
mid-link. The Nightfall timing from Bora was great, and then just a little 1-2 switch.
I'm joking, I'm joking,
Right
I'm joking.
Bora swings out.
The counter Nightfall was sick.
No
Yeah,
freebies
absolute
for
denial.
you, nothing, no stats.
100 Thieves just not only winning that round, not only putting the
VCT
economy
Americas
in
know what they're doing.
a bit of an awkward spot here.
They know what they're doing.
But they also get ultimates out of them. That's the Nightfall and the Convergent Paths just gone. And you can really feel the impact of Asuna's util coming through there, especially on that initial, we're going for a fast hit attempt. One slow,
I just love this.
it was done.
The style from Timo, right? He
Why not
has
go
that early
A?
encounter almost,
Because
has
they
to
still,
double dash
I'm
away
pretty
from
sure,
a
had B main
guided
control.
salvo, and then just drive straight back into the B main
And they
smoke.
kind
It
of
was good.
assumed A would just be
Someone
too
would step up,
obvious.
someone would try and fight
And
it.
they also assumed Sen wouldn't just stay
Exactly
B,
the
right?
kind
Their A
attitude
anchor
you want
died.
out of your
So
duelist.
they're assuming Sen is going to, 100 Thieves is just going to stay B, right? 100
fair
Thieves.
enough from Liz there. I
Sen
think a
assumed
lot of
100
people
Thieves would
were
rotate a couple
curious
people to A. That's all.
John's reassignment of roles.
It was just good on 100 Thieves to keep 3B
And I
there.
think it was
To
less
fucking
that
just gamble.
John was being put in a worse spot, but just that Sentinel
Also, I
no
think
longer
they had a
benefiting from
player
his cooling,
middle.
which was elite. Elite cooling. And it really felt like it was one of the biggest aspects that Sen were able to draw on last
How
year. in
long
their
are you
campaign,
staying
but-
up?
I mean,
I mean,
ultimately, they
I'm watching
were
both of these
the
games,
second
and
place team
then
in
that's
America
it.
all year. I mean, they were still in a good spot. They didn't have the success they would have hoped for at internationals.
Dex, thank you for the tier 1, man.
Look, I understand why it was tough to, you know, remember
Who?
or give
Thank
John
you, Prime.
credit as an
Who, Ked?
individual
Thank you,
player
Prime.
because he just
Thank you,
wasn't
thank you,
focused
thank
on
you.
his individual game last year.
I mean, he
And
was
so that's
still
where those
having
like
those
off-season
games, though.
Why are they
worries
not on stage?
came
Because
from,
Dada
but-
League
Well,
of
I think
Legends
people
is
see
playing on
second depart
stage.
a team and probably start dooming pretty quickly. And the thing is, Cameron talked about this as well. Sen don't have the time to just ease in and grow as a roster because the expectations come immediately. They have to step up and do it now, otherwise, yeah, the fan base will be rabid about it.
Yeah, and you know, he said he was proud of his players for being able to work really hard within
They
those
need a
circumstances,
miracle here, man.
week by week, the strides they're making.
And no miracle will be had, unfortunately.
Not punished there by that saturate. Narrow goes down and he
Oh
went tap
god.
tap.
Oh my god, he's getting his.
Still got away with it.
He's like, let's think about this. He's pressing tab right now. Who do I have alive with me? Bums? Okay, I'm gonna save here.
Pick up that mid side on account of Timo going down. Cryo's
You guys try to hit A. I'm gonna try to take a timing mid.
As long as they can pick up this mid window in a timely fashion. I think as far as Hunter Thieves are concerned, they know no one could have crossed into the site, so this means that Cryo is still free to do what he wants.
Oh.
He might wrap bottom mid. Last time he did this, got caught out by
Triple
Cortez.
peek.
But this
Good
slow
stun.
up of Sentinels is going to be punishing. Here comes Cryo. Spots one. This time he gets his
Wow.
revenge. Cortez can't respond quickly enough.
They pinch middle.
And now Caillou with nothing but a
It's
bucky.
beautiful from 100 Thieves.
He's off to A.
Artistic.
Well, at least a little bit of money % off that plant.
You know, a lot of chat thinks you're being for real too. Yeah, but I don't consider those people real. Basically a view bot.
I mean, you gotta go for it. you gotta go for it in the second. Respect for the jumpers, but other things clean it up with ease. Timotino getting some kills, fighting down mid, just easy as they come.
So active. Yeah, this wrap, I mean, this like exchange in mid I think is pretty big. The buys Cryo time to really tear the wheels off.
Yeah, Cryo has been rock solid, switching up his roles this year. By
Good
the way,
recovery from 100 Thieves. What was that, 6 in a row? Beautiful.
Picking up the Sentinel, etc. But he has been him.
Wait, that's not Boostio? It literally is. I'm not convinced with whatever story they're trying to tell us. Not buying that shit.
On different roles, all kind of fragging out. Oh, look at this setup. Bait wall. So Timotino gets a shot off and then can escape.
All right, Arsenal.
Wait, that's a big kill, man.
Slip out.
That's a big kill on the ults. They have Omen ult and Viper ult. This time, I think they will choose to actually go A after getting the kill at B.
Cryo especially, he's walking all the way down mid. 2 players in A main.
Oh my god. John's like, I'm not fucking dying. I promise you I'm not dying.
Big push up on that A side as well. No blood drawn there at least.
So 100, or rather, if Sen had any desire to go back into A main, they do need to expend some initiator util doing it, but they just want to worry about this B side. They've got 3 players in main right now.
Okay, so far they've seen Fade and Vito at mid.
Occupied.
They are hitting B.
All right, here we go. Refract at the ready.
Really good jump spot.
Again, Narrate gets onto the side. Shorties give away his position, but he doesn't mind as Cryo emerges from the smoke and is heading back to whence he came.
Kinda had to do that, if I'm being honest.
Operator, and
Not even a bad play from Cryo.
Such a small window, he's not able to thread the needle. Here though, Sentinels finally get to flex that individual ability. Narrate for 3 on the round.
Y'all been hating on Narrate a little too much, chat. I'll keep it a bean.
He's going for it. He picked up the rifle because 100 Thieves have infinite cash, so why not?
Yeah, at this rate, going to be buying for quite some time, perhaps.
This guy said he has 6 kills. Yes, but it's maximum impact 6
Too many
kills.
angles to check, and Caillou's the one that pops up first. That op is loose. Timo not able to get value out of it. May not go back for it on this round.
A little gimmick play.
So explain how Austin had died, and did he have res before he died?
There and it just fell apart. Just didn't work.
Oh my god.
Able to get that initial kill. Austin tried to.
I'm gonna go ahead and blame him for that round. Sorry.
I think Timo maybe got like one kind of wallbang shot. I think he lit up Caillou, but getting no kills over the op. Tough. Cortez keeping him hyped.
Please, he says. Really trying to get them back into this game.
Vito alone at B.
That can start to stabilize a little bit more.
Vito Sage B. Kinda hard.
No, I would not say ultimates of notes in the last couple of rounds.
I mean, there's nothing they can do. They have to fake the site to make him use the interceptor and then re-hit the site. Like, what else are you gonna do? Walk in, maybe. That's about it. Walk in with 1 flash. Kidding. No flashes. They have a paranoia. That's it.
Then on the other side, they're dealing with more players able to fight. That's the difficulty of this comp that they're going up against from 100 Thieves.
Big kill. Holy shit, big kill. That's a fade as well.
Has had a way out. And that's Kaiju dealt with. So no scan util available
Oh,
for
he's
Sentinels
keeping the
anymore.
space.
They've got some
This is
purchase
really
on
good
mid.
by Narrate.
Narrate will
He
stick
kept the
around.
space.
Just Cryo right now on this site has his
Oh my god,
util
it's hard to
towards
read that
main.
Narrate's here. I'm not...
Has to be so
Okay, never
concerned
mind.
about Narrate.
Now he
that
knows.
He's pushed up close. Knows he's tucked left. Okay, wow.
Talk shit now. Talk now. Talk now.
The saturate and the guided salvo. Neither caught onto him, but Narrate sharp now. He's starting to come alive at just about the perfect time.
Great time for that pit. Oh, Asuna heads up.
Oh, John
spam.
QD's dead? Okay, round over.
If Timo can find a kill somewhere.
Unless
activate that
Narrate, chat.
conversion
Unless
pass into
Narrate.
the pit, that would be a great way to try and get a free kill onto Cortezia and drop it.
Redux back onto the side itself. Cortezia sees the paranoia whistle pass, needs to be
Good molly,
careful.
though.
In trouble. It's about to come down, folks. Cortezia
Narrate.
caught out by that seize. And here goes Timo. Yep, may as well make use of this convergent pass.
Oh
Now,
my
Redux
God.
simply doesn't have the fire rate to hang.
Nice try.
Asuna throwing down the wall.
Good,
just in
good
case there
retake,
was a
100 Thieves.
sixth man in Nova as well. Nice retake from 100 Thieves.
Timotino's firing.
Fortunate to get that
He's
initial
firing right
spam
now.
kill as well. That gets them the man advantage.
Also,
And John
very
as well.
impactful kills.
Some good retake util. I think there was a dog that gave
This
away
is
one of
such
the
an
late
like
positions. Maybe it was Cortezia,
such an
and
important kill for
off the
Asuna to
back
get,
of
man.
that, that's where that saturate was thrown in. They really had a beat on him and get that kill.
Let's go.
Timotino got that initial first kill too. That was nice with the op, finally finding some value there. Still does have it into this round. 23 kills for him now. Catching up to John.
I won't lie, Narrate starting to heat up a little bit, but it might have come a little bit too late in this
All
map.
5A? All 5A.
Sentinel's going to make a maybe fast hit over towards Yard. Here convergent path catching on, and here comes
Oh
Narrate.
my
What's it we
god.
found? 4 in
Wait,
1.
what?
Ah?
He's just that guy right
Okay,
now.
Bang. Make some plays, buddy.
It's going to be traded out by Cortezia.
I like this pause by them. I really love this pause by Sun. Make them think.
The double Sentinels
Oh, saw him.
group up in link. Sentinel's well aware of this, so it's another dark cover to slow that further.
Yeah, Bang gets that spot, but a little weary to commit too hard to the angle. Will there be a moment for Asuna to support, for Cryo to support from this link? Will be tough. They're getting dark.
Is he gonna use the Prowler or okay?
Oh my god, I thought he was going down for sure.
On the side here, and that's
Bang?
the spike that's gone loose. This now.
Bang?
Yeah, a bit complicated.
Oh,
John knows the
John.
push is coming.
Cutie.
Yes!
That's about it.
Oh my fucking god.
9 kills.
He's about to drop 30 on him.
Actually picks up that op as well, so we'll see what the plan from Sen is in this final round, but
Nah, you
on,
better
man.
ask for a raise after this
Saving
shit's
them.
over.
Like,
This
he
split.
knows he's getting pushed to the left. That is insane from John.
Haunt timing over top is really nice as well, because there was so much pressure in main that it was tough to be able to break it. You know, if the Haunt comes earlier, maybe you get that snap up, break
Jesus
it, and then you
Christ.
can focus back, but with that bit of delay, it got the perfect ping.
All this because Asuna decided to
This map is
peek
really
a B main with
Gone the way
res.
that I expected it to, Wyatt.
Amazing.
Sentinel's really showing us something special, but it's definitely coming from one particular sector of their team.
John QT is single-handedly like
You don't see that
fucking carrying Sen this map right now.
has the Armageddon for the final round.
Be right back.
Evolution for Cryo though, so he can withstand that.
I'm gonna see who's streaming on
Pacino.
Twitch.
Narrator's just been slowly pushing
Zakin.
top over towards A main. Hasn't been any aggression. It's
Okay, so Fade and Teo make noise towards mid, clear everything out, while the other three walk into A.
Wait, is he?
And they have the A bomb site. Narrate also has op, by the way.
Yes, he is.
Well stunned. This is a big fight. We're sacrificing another guy. Oh my god, never mind. He used him as a flash.
Oh my
As a
god.
flash. Like I said before, res your teammate, it's a flashbang and you kill 3 every time. Like Peter does it every time. John QT is the best player in the world, and that was a good map. That was a good ass map.
You know, for them in the off season, something completely unique. This
What map is
getting
next?
so
Hold on.
much more value.
Is my mouse dead too?
Other
Is
teams who
do
have
I even?
attempted it.
Okay, my
Their
mouse is
game
dead.
plan here
What's
is
next map here?
really rock solid. Sen having
Split?
the opportunity to try and
It's gotta go 3 maps, right? Like it's gotta go 3. So surely Sen split. It's a classic, dude. Sen have never lost split in their lives, so it should be an easy dub here on split. Go straight to pro for a banger map 3. Are you watching the next series too? Nicole, can I watch the next series? You're the boss. She said no. Wait, what? I said no to the boss. Oh, so I can watch it? Fuck yeah, dude, I can watch it, chat. I can watch the next series. Okay, Clash Royale time. Oh, I broke my, what the fuck, I broke everything. Where did everything go? Hello? Okay. Can you guys still hear me? Type 1. Everyone press 1. 1? Okay, we're alive. Okay, it's Clash Royale time. It's time for the real game. It's time for the real game. I lost the other one. If you weren't here for the last one, I lost the other one. I can make this big again, right? Fucking fit to screen. Boom, dude. Okay, we're 0-1, but we're down, but we're not out.
Bro, I need some top.
Thank you, Zexo, for the 18 months. I appreciate you. Alright. Ice Spirit in the back. We gotta go Pigs middle. We get this out, then we gotta go Pigs middle. It's a classic maneuver to go Pigs middle. Do you think John QT deserves a better team? I think John QT is the best player in the world, and he will make the team great. Whatever team he's on, he will make it great. This guy's playing 2.6. Why is everyone playing 2.6? I guess Hero Eyes call him. We need Subway Surfer on the sides. Is it not enough stimuli?
Stimuli.
Are you guys understimulated? Wait, it's not 2.6. He has a knight. He has a hero knight even. Cannoning the air. I like the idea. Wait, what? Oh, I can't click my fucking thing, dude. Life is so tough for a chud like me, dude. I'm playing on fucking computer, so I can't get my thing down in time. It's all good. Kill this cannon. Then I'm gonna hit the funny button. The funny button is pigs in the middle. That's the funny button. Okay, but I don't like what he did, because now he doesn't have Evo Cannon for my Evo Pigs. And I think he's just going to go Hog again. But this time I'm prepared. I'm waiting for the ability, then I drop the Skellies. And I drop the Skellies. And I think I'm playing it properly now. He has to respond to this. I'm going to do this. I think I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, I'll take that. He knights that side, but I don't think that's good for him. Okay, now that's a little ambitious. Okay, everything he's doing here is ambitious. My brother's tweaking, and it's okay. I will hit him with a well played because we're a nice guy. And he also cannoned nothing again, so I'm gonna wait out his log and then go to the pigs. Boom, boom. He fireballed, but he doesn't want to fireball, so that's bad for him. Yeah, I can just respond to his knight with my fucking ghosty. I think I can just lightning this. He thought I couldn't get back to another gob hut, but he was fucking wrong. He thought I couldn't. He thought I was too slow on the fucking gob hut, but I'm always fast on the gob hut. That's what they always say about me. Barb barreled that. He's playing his muss up high now, which is good, but I don't think it matters. I should go aggro. He thinks. I'm probably wrong. I just think I need to do something so he stops throwing hogs at me. He's a bit overwhelmed. I would be too, in fairness. Get him, Barb! Holy shit, what a Barb. 2.1 Gob Hut Cycle 1? I don't know, it's literally the best card in the game, though. Okay, I'm gonna lightning One more lightning, and he is cooked. I'm gonna do this. I accidentally alt-tab back to the Valorant game. Uh-oh. Okay, we go. Ah. No, he's doing the piggy mode at me. How am I supposed to win? Let me make sure this is going on 2x speed, so I'm always caught up. Okay. Easy dub, dude. Easy dub. I like this deck. The only problem is when I have to place like multiple things and it's just fucking cooked because I'm moving this mouse around as fast as I can and then I accidentally alt-tab the game and that's when it gets bad. That's when it gets bad. Was Corrode CT or T-sided? It looked CT-sided that game, but I honestly think it's pretty balanced. Also comp dependent and whatnot, but I thought it was pretty balanced. We go Hogs and E-Spirit. Oh, he's playing Giant.
Pretty soon we'll watch party. Pretty soon we'll watch party Dementor.
This guy's lame. I think this is the right maneuver. Oh, he firebombed. Peep the bar barrel. Peep that bar barrel. Everyone take notes. Did you take notes on that bar barrel? Shit's legendary. Shit's legendary. Everyone take notes. Who won the first game? We did. Sen versus 100 Thieves. My chat won the first game. Okay, we go E-Spirit, so he doesn't get the charge. I think he's still gonna get the charge. I mistimed that. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. And he just goes giant in the middle like a smart, good player.
Egg, I very much thank you for sticking around throughout my non-talkative, boring shit. Like, genuinely, you're a real one.
I just don't know what the fuck is happening. Please kill it. Oh, that's not good. Fuck, dude, this guy. I hate this deck. Oh, this deck is so lame. Are you just gonna tank that? Wait, I get my Dammy back. I get my Dammy back. Yes. His deck is so lame, dude. I'm just gonna go pigs.
Bro, I need some top. I'm stressed.
Thank you, Broad Colt, for the prime. Thank you, thank you. I wonder if that's lightning value. Probably not. I'll wait for him to place one more thing. I feel like this lightning value. Fuck it, dude. The real lightning value would have been the mini peck. He was baiting me. I got baited. This game's cooked. Oh, I need to be slowing things down, dude. Not playing this properly. God putt number 2. He never expects God putt number 2. And that's why we win. He never expects God putt number 2. Yeah, we're throwing that at the bridge. You're a good player. Yeah, we're just throwing shit at the bridge. Smack him, Royal Ghost. Smack him. Reset that, and then God putt. Fuck, the God putt didn't make it in time. How am I supposed to function without my God putt making it in time? Ah, it's just so cooked. It's just so cooked all the time. Okay, Ice Wiz the back. Pop Royal Ghost right there. I don't have another God putt, dude. Now I have another God putt. That's what they don't know about me, is that I always have another God putt. Secondary God putt, very important. Smack him, Royal Ghost. Smack him. Yeah. Now I go Evo Pigs. Now I get to have fun. I get to play the video game now. Fuck, dude, he had Zap. And my Evo Pigs get obliterated into Narnia. I need enough for God putt. No, my God putt's dead. My God putt instantly died. But I have another God putt. Oh my god, he's so good. He just places shit at the bridge. He's so good at this game. Oh, I missed my bar barrel. I think the game's cooked. Wait, I hit my bar barrel. I think the game's not cooked. Go, God putt. No! He got us. I'm cooked. Should I just play Giant, chat? I think I just play Giant, bro. The deck is way too busted. Where are they starting? Nah, they ain't starting. How do I copy his deck? Wait, I need to make a new deck first. Add deck, boom. And then this, and then copy deck, and then paste. We're so fucking back, dude. Now I can be good at the game. Now I can be good at the game.
Twice already in Americas. They've been.
Okay, they didn't start yet. I don't know how to respond to that, dude. My game lagged! Okay. How do you play this shot? How do you play this deck? Do you just make 1 billion giant pushes in a row? Nice miner, dude. I'm taking your fucking tower. Go! Nice miner, dude. Your tower's mine. I'm the best player this game has ever seen. Nice miner, dude. This deck is fucking stupid. That knight gets one-tapped. Oh my god, this character is amazing. Hero mini P.E.K.K.A? This is good. This is good. I just bomber because I don't have zap. This game is amazing. Good ass log from him. We're probably cooked now. Boom! He never thought this was coming. He never thought I would fireball fucking the air. He never thought that. I don't want to Evo Zap. I'm just gonna let it go. I'll keep it a buck. I'm just gonna let it go. And then I'm gonna hit the funny button. No, mini P.E.K.K.A, you're supposed to not. Aw, dude, now I have to level you up. Like, dude, come on, man. It's too early. Now I hit all the buttons at the same time. Then I hit this button, and he eat. Ooh, that was actually really good Evo wall breakers. But I think I still get a charge anyways. Yeah, this game is good. I think I just fireball that. Keep it a buck. How much does this do? 116 plus. My guy has fucking 3 levels on him now. Now I press that. Now I press that. Then I Evo Zap the fucking. I Evo Zap nothing. Everyone calm down. But he's level 16. Go! Go! Take the tower! Go! Fuck, we suck, dude. We actually suck. Sneaky giant in the pocket here. Ah, I can't believe this. Okay, fine. We can watch the game. Who is we? Bro, Tony, enough, dude. Tony, you should have played that better. No 3 count. Oh! 4 things! 2 legendary wild cards! Okay. We can watch the game now. Goodbye, Clash Royale. Alright, what's going on here?
So maybe feeling like they can
Sen playing double duelist. They freed Redux from Omen Prison. Oh, he's checked the fuck out. Oh, it's and then Timotino on Waylay again with Sky. I forgot 100 Thieves just love Sage. 30 bomb loading. Who's dropping 30 here? Predictions? Who's dropping a calm 30?
Stakes a little bit different there.
I'm feeling a Redux 30. Feeling a John 30. I'm feeling a sneaky Bang Zera 30. I feel like this game's gonna go triple OT with 3 different people dropping 30, and Sen have to win because I want that. Please, Sen. Please, Sen, win the video game.
Loving the double duelist in contrast to 100 Thieves who
Chad, do you think Fraud will let me play duelist one day?
Just this solo Timotino Waylay for the most part.
All right, moments away from
I was misbehaving in practice and now I'm on Asher on every map.
Cryo, of course, now picking up that controller responsibility on quite a few maps. Beyond that Viper, maybe not expect expecting him to opt, but there's still plenty of candidates. Looking at Timotino
Scary.
in particular to take that route. They are going to quietly cross this very standard Viper wall setup.
Now, counter wall.
Wait, there's a gap in that wall. Oh, what a stun.
Saturate Asuna. Caught right now, but
Peter's alive by the grace of God. Yo.
Saturate Kai's not going to be able to walk away.
What the fuck is Cryo doing? Hello?
Hung around after being saturated.
Guys, I got orb.
Nowhere to go, really. It ends up being an even trade.
You just got shit on by Timotino.
100 Thieves to hit.
Wow, Timotino is just so fast to get into screens there. That's a nice heads-up play. And Cryo was just out in the open getting that orb before. Felt safe because there were 2 players in heaven, but nope. Redux teleporting over, getting there quick. Let's see if John can do more John things. Not on Mateo, now on the Omen. They have a paranoia.
And 2 smokes, honestly. He's got all of his util.
Sen wins his
We
trust.
had to cover up heaven here.
Sean's alive. It's over. This actually wraps too. Timo's in heaven. Somehow.
Avoiding that paranoia as he's playing up on the side properly, but Cortesia sharp.
Senny's the best fucking team in the world, baby. What'd I tell you? Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. This is the best team of all time.
Sentinels.
W fucking Jinx. God, I'm good. God, I'm good. I still have it. We're so back. Oh my god, we're so back. Thank you, it's Sus Miko for the prime. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel like I deserve that prime. I still got it.
Such a talented shooter in the form of John.
Well, what the fuck is Cryo doing? Like, actually, why? We're just grabbing orb, staring at the fucking, at his Crocs, dude. Vamos, vamos. Anyone stand up? Anyone stand up? There it is! There it is! On his feet! That's what it's all about, dude. Why are you questioning him? He got 2 orb points. Fairs, dude. Fairs. I don't even think he got the...
A little messy, but he's out of there. All good, all good. Timotino trying to
He just like me! He just like me!
In the meantime, it was 100 Thieves just sending out that flash.
Timo was just standing there. He was just standing in front of him saying, kill me. Kill me. And then he didn't. And then he didn't. How does Naren have a Bucky every round without fail? How is it always this fucking gun? Timo just walks through shit. Timo just be doing shit.
Pretty valid spot to take that in the second round. So
Stand up against NRG at Zekin. I am 5'1". They won't even be able to see me, family. I won't even make it over the monitor. I'm rocking MIBR jersey on game day. That's my guy. Thank you, Doma.
Just sending his gate crash over into screen, so he can play back sight.
Alright, back to an A hit here. We don't even have dash. Just here for fucking vibes, dude. And he hit it! Hit another one!
That's one down, more to come. You'd have to imagine.
He hit another one. Oh, but Bang's arrow's alive.
That outlaw still at large, of course, as Arsenal had to go for the plant, leaving Bang with only a small amount of health back towards main.
Why does he have a Bucky?
Again, classics, bear that in mind. Only so much you can really do here. I love the slow orb. But Bang can't see the wood for the trees right now. Hard for him to get
Oh, he's the best player in the game. If Bang wins in this round, bro, that's why he gets the Bucky.
He's got it, but Redux
Oh my
catches him.
god.
He tries to back up there in heaven.
Just finishes that off with the triple. Going to get this orb.
Yeah, it's over, chat.
So close to that divisional drift pretty early. 100 Thieves content with that there. Couple kills. They got the orb over in B main. Get the spike down.
They converted it. It wasn't the cleanest conversion, but they converted it.
Side missions in this round for sure.
Ignoring net? What did net say?
See how it went down. Redux
Where? When?
just playing passive lines for the most part after almost getting caught out early in the round. 4 and 1 so far.
Don't know what, where?
Close
I don't even see the thing.
Redux
Am I tweaking?
obviously in that last series had a major bounce back as the Yoru from week 1. An uncharacteristic, just bad performance.
What did he
from
say?
him that he
Do/user net TV. But the thing is that my chat is fucking. I have like the multi-stream chat, so everything's whack. So I don't think I can even do anything.
Hey, bloody.
What'd he say?
Take a look outside.
Triple fake by net in ranked and chat. True.
Take a look outside. I cannot get out of my house. Kinda, yeah. Dude, it's still snowing.
Let me handle this.
Dude, I have to force my door open. I have to literally force my door open to take my dog outside.
I mean, Sen don't have a heal.
Oh, shit. Yeah, chat, literally, I've been on Devin watching a Valorant game for like the last fucking hour, and if anyone's welcome to stay in like the chats and anything, like, you're welcome.
He def got scammed. Nah, he didn't take his time. I mean, it's hard to take your time because you just die sometimes. Like,
Caillou. Banana Spanish. I need to learn how to make my way into like progressively through Fort Knox, because it is hard. Yeah, I said Fort Knox. It's really difficult because of the you can't let the guards see you, and when you're lagging, Roblox does not allow you to do parkour. I kind of found that out. I've been doing it like third person this entire time. You die. Yeah, I've had a few times where on the top left of the screen, its ace has been taken by the 4 fucking guards.
Are Sen still running the solo tail?
It is extremely bad.
I believe no.
Yeah. Well, I'll be Snowden. I completely forgot Roblox was open. Oh,
I'm feeling
Jesus
Sen
Christ.
stronger on this map.
My Twitch stream? Because I'm on YouTube streaming just fine. Oh yeah, for some reason